Who's the most evil person you've ever met? I used to work at this small tech startup, and we had a new manager named Eric who joined our team. At first, he seemed like a decent guy, charismatic, well-dressed, always cracking jokes. But within a few weeks, I started noticing small red flags. He'd take credit for people's work in meetings, make passive-aggressive comments that felt like insults dressed as advice, and act super different around upper management. But I kept my head down. I was saving up for my wedding, and I didn't want drama. There was a girl on our team named Tasha, super kind, extremely talented, but shy. She had been dealing with some personal stuff. Her mom was in hospice care, and she'd been using her PTO to visit her. One Monday morning, Tasha came in late, clearly shaken. Eric called her into a meeting. When she came out, she looked like she'd been crying. I asked her if she was okay, and she just shook her head. Turns out, Eric told her that if she couldn't be a professional and separate work from her personal life, maybe she wasn't cut out for the company. He wrote her up for being late, even though she'd emailed ahead of time. A week later, she was let go. That moment didn't sit right with me. So I started documenting everything. Emails, Slack messages, meeting notes, because I had a feeling something worse was going on. And I was right. I overheard Eric in a call joking with someone from another department saying, Tasha was just dead weight. I needed someone with more energy anyway. My stomach dropped. I gathered my documentation and sent an anonymous email to HR. It took a couple of weeks, but things got intense quickly. HR launched an investigation, and several others came forward with similar stories. Turns out Eric had quietly pushed out 3 other team members before Tasha, always targeting people who were vulnerable or struggling. He manipulated policies, lied in performance reports, and made it look like people were failing when really he was setting them up to. The worst part? HR confirmed he had done this at his previous company too, but no one had officially reported him there, so he slipped through the cracks. Eric was fired, finally, but not before doing real damage to good people. Tasha never came back, and I still feel horrible about not speaking up sooner. To this day, Eric is the most evil person I've ever met. Not because he was loud or aggressive, but because he wore this fake smile while destroying people's lives quietly and strategically.